Hi, welcome back to Jay's Brain Space. So, last week on when did I release my last video?
Wednesday or Thursday.
Wednesday or Thursday. We're gonna go with that. I talked about the upcoming update that came that came on Tuesday. Of course, and this is like my little review of it. I mean, this is just for fun because I really like the game. Am I going back to hyperfixating on Cult of the Lamb? Yes. And is there a Shih Tzu by my feet? Also yes. So, I don't want to explain what the update was since I explained it during the whole drawing video of it. And that was when my mama did my own little Cult of the Lamb follower OC challenge that I made up. And that was fun. Really, Sue?
Sue's playing with her bag of money.
All dogs choose the worst timing. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Okay, so I did notice that there were bugs, but it only happened during a certain thing. So this is kind of like a warning for Switch users of Cult of the Lamb. Don't overuse followers because for me, most of my follower count is either 20 or 19 to 18, and that's about it. When I went to I think like 24, that's when the game started to become buggy, and what's the word? Examples. Examples were chat not vanishing; it's stuck on the screen. You can't go out to do crusades. You can't go in the temple, and like any task will do it. I found, and it only happened to my first game, so thankfully I'm just gonna play on a different save I have. But a little warning: don't overuse with the followers because that's what happened, and it's just started to bug, and it was getting annoying. So hopefully they fixed that bug because it was annoying. So the trailer was like really short when they announced it, and I was just guessing from what I saw on the trailer. And so far, I just love it.
What's your most favorite thing about it?
Well, I get how you can have Zozo as a follower, and this is all I've like figured out of when I'm playing. You can have Zozo as a follower form, which I love because Zozo is amazing, and a bit of, I would say, lore to him. I would say, since after you kind of get rid of the mushroom from his head, he reverts to his original age, which is old. After you passed, it just resurrected him and gave him a golden skull necklace, so he's forever in my cult because I love him. Like I said, there's new follower forms. There's only one new one for Darkwood, and it was like a I want to say it's like a Schnauzer dog. What are those dogs that have like they're like really bushy faces and must? I think it's a Schnauzer. My mom is working on the computer over there, and it's just so cute.
What thing do you wish they would change besides it being buggy? Like, is there something that you're like, oh, they could have, or do you like it all?
Well, I haven't like done the whole thing yet because I stopped playing the first one, and I did continue the rest of it on the second save because of the bugs. Let me think. I haven't really. I mean, so one noise, and they try to start to bark.
Yeah, the snow fell off the roof, and I think we're being invaded. Go lay down. Go on. Go lay down.
So there is. I was right. Followers can get drunk or a different word that I forget in game, and honestly, it's kind of funny to see them walk around all wobbly. Oh, and for some reason in the game, there's a meal called the poop meal. I only do that when my followers are starving. I have no other food because I forget to get food.
That's gross.
Yes, and this will get me grosser. I know bartender's the one who works at a bar, but I rather say bartender because I can't forget the whole name. There is a poop drink. And it's equally gross. I mean, I just did it to see what would happen, and they all got like sick.
Oh, did they?
Yes, of course they did. They ate poop. The main tent is cool. I don't understand the full mechanics of it yet, but I'm trying my hardest. And from the trailer, there's something called like I forget, it's actually called a lore tablet. I think it's gonna like unlock more of the lore of the crowns, since the red crown did turn into like a snake. It was funny. It just became like the crown just became like a snake being, and then revert back to crown. Also, I can talk for some reason. There are no new cloaks. I mean, like, it does make sense. There's already like, a lot of them already, and I'm not sure what would they do in it. The new rituals are fun. I don't. The one that's funny. It is weird. I promise. Don't demonetize me, YouTube. Is when like you do like a ritual, and all of them just like have like little. These are their little butts, and they all just dance around. It's just so silly because they all look ridiculous. Another one is a like cannibal one, and honestly, it doesn't really do anything just to get like a little sin critter for upgrades. The one that I don't like not like as a, I just don't prefer not to use it is the ritual of wrath. And it just destroys some of my decorations, and that's annoying. Though they do look like really goofy when they're doing like all mob-like, because their eyes are like, ah! I don't know how to get the other flower forms. I feel like I have to get from the Mystic Seller to buy it, get it, I guess. Because I'm 90% sure there's a snake follower, and if I get the snake follower, I'm gonna call my snake follower a danger noodle. Or just danger. Or noodle. Either one of those names would be hilarious. Let's see, what else is there? There is a dancing circle, which is another mini game, and it's so cute. It's like a mini, I don't know, Guitar Hero thing. Like with buttons and chords, and it's so cute just seeing them dance. It's, and like I said, it was a thing, and whenever it's like a sin, they just like start floating, and they're like like possessed, I think it's like they're possessed. So the game so far is really cool. I want to figure out what the heck the lore tablet is, because I really want to know if it's either lore like behind the bishops of the Old Faith before the events of the game, or lore of the crowns, because I've had my own guesses, and I guess if I don't like the lore, or I'm fine with it but I want to stick with my own, it just becomes my AU. Also, I'm just very curious to see what the naked cat looks like. I know it's like furless cat, but it's kind of funnier to say naked.
How will you see that? Oh, you have to do more of it.
Yeah. Oh wait, my favorite part. There's a new weapon. It's called like a blender something, but it's basically a gun. It's basically a shoot gun, and it's hilarious.
Why do you like that?
Because it's funny to just shoot it. It's funny because you have a dagger, a sword, an axe, a hammer, and that's it. And then you have a gun.
Easy way out, right?
Yeah. And there's actually is a new NPC who sells tailored clothing designs, and I didn't actually know that until I went to my second game after the first game got buggy. And she's a caterpillar, and she's actually really cool. So that's cool. There's a new NPC, which I like. I think she looks cool. There's new like foods, but they're not like foods for a meal. It's more for the drinks.
Are there more drinks or more meals?
There's no new meals. I guess technically new drinks, since it was part of the new update. The favorite one is like this. I forget what it's called. It's like this like colorful drink with one of the camellia falls on top. It looks so pretty. and I'm having fun, and I'm going back into Cult of the Lamb after not playing for a while. I just like kind of stopped playing. I just like stopped playing after I just was just doing like Relics of the Old Faith line, and I just got bored. And I think the new update is gonna make me go back to drawing Cult of the Lamb, which I'm very proud of how that style of it is turning out. And wait, I'm gonna see how much hours I have on Cult of the Lamb on my Switch. Wait. For safety reasons, I'm not gonna show the profile. I have 115 hours on this game.
Just today?
It doesn't work like that. 115 hours on Cult of the Lamb. And I think it's funny when like if it has like a lot of hours on it, it just outlines it in blue to tell you you have a problem.
It says you need to go do something else.
You have 115 hours. I do remember it was over 100 hours. I mean, it's just like fun to like replay it, but I'm really glad they added the update. I'm just gonna put it over here. So yeah, that's my little review of the new Cult of the Lamb Sons of the Flesh update.
I wonder if they have a game that they're playing now or a game that they like to play. If they could put that in the comments.
What?
If they're playing a video game too that they like, that they want to share the name of it, or they used to play, had a favorite game that they used to play.
Yeah, what she said. So put in the comments. Make sure it's age appropriate for me.
Right.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you soon. This is my child.